Let's go, let's go. We're here live at the Hard Rock Rockford, and everyone is so excited. When the announcement came out that this man right here, Teddy Swims, was coming to Rockford, people lost their minds, bro. We are so happy for you to be here. The show sold out instantly, man. What does that feel like when you hear a show sold out just like that?
I mean, I love it. I'm so happy to be here. This is my drummer Dre's hometown, too.
Yes.
So he's already done an interview this morning, too. His whole family's here. So much to celebrate. My dad's here. It's his birthday.
Right.
You know, my good buddy, special kid, man. He's Miles Music Kid. You can find him on Instagram and TikTok. And we met at Lollapalooza, and he's just an absolute monster, man.
He's going to join you on stage tonight, right?
Yeah, he's going to sing Bad Dreams with me tonight, too. So there's just so many things to celebrate.
It's a family affair.
It's a big reunion. It's going to be the best show of the tour, I'm sure.
Absolutely, man. We're so happy to see you here, man. I consider you like the hardest working guy in show business right now, dude, because you're always pumping out new music. You're recording new videos, live performances, man. And when I see that, obviously I could tell that you love it, first of all.
I sure do. I mean, I do the best job with my best friends, and I always say this, especially about that kid, is that there's an 8-year-old on TikTok who's better at all of our jobs than we are. So if I don't get it right now, man, he's coming for our job. You know what I mean? So I just always like, I got to work hard, man. I'm trying to get it, man. Nobody wants it as bad as I do. That's for sure.
Yeah, nobody wants as bad as you. So where is Teddy trying to go? Like I said, you got that drive. You're always just pumping out stuff. So obviously you have something in your mind that you're trying to get to.
I want to be the best, man. I want to be the best I can, and I want to generational wealth for my family, you know,
absolutely.
kids, and just this opportunity and to take care of my family and to do the best job with my best friends. You know, I these days I don't make as many plans as I used to. You know, now I just try to. There's people that make plans, and way too many of them nowadays. So I just try to be present in moments and take the little small victories and celebrate them when I can, but still keep my head down and work.
Right, and you were present at the VMAs. Was that your first VMAs?
Yeah, sure was.
Tell us about that experience. Of course, we all grow up watching the VMAs.
It was beautiful, man. I was up before, and it was a beautiful. I mean, there's so many new artists coming up, and it's such a awesome year for new artists. You know, I mean, between Chappell and Benson Boone and Shaboozey, and I mean, the list goes on. Sabrina Carpenter, and you know, the list goes on and on with all these new beautiful artists that are coming up, and I'm just grateful to be a part of the fold of what I think are legacy artists that are really kind of changing this new regime of music, and I think real singers are back, and real songwriting is back, and you know, and so I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Yeah, did you get to meet everyone that you wanted to meet at the VMAs?
Dude,
any special moments? You're like, wow.
Dude, Busta Rhymes was my favorite person I met. Hands down,
crazy.
The sweetest, kindest, like he made me cry talking to me. He was just like, you cut through, man, you're so beautiful.
Definitely.
And man, he changed, he just touched my heart, man. And Flavor Flav was just an awesome guy too, man.
What kind of clock was he rocking?
Dude, man, you know, he's always got him, man. He's always got him.
He's always got him, man. And I tell you what, I feel like you don't get enough credit for the fits you got on, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
Can we give the Teddy all the bloggers out there? Let's give Teddy some love for the fits. I mean, look at the plumber earring, right?
Yeah, well,
the plunger earring.
I was running my earrings by Miles a bit ago, and I was like, what do you think about the plunger, man? And
dude,
he just laughed. I was like, okay, that's
amazing.
That's a clear winner right there for sure.
And also for your live performances, man. The fits be on point, the whole band, the whole presentation. Do you feel like the outfit also helps you get into that performance,
man? You know, look good, play better, man. Look better, play better. You know, that's the motto anyway.
No doubt, man. No doubt. I remember the first time I heard Lose Control. Dave, he sent it to me, and I was in my office, and I played it, and then it comes on, and I said, wait, what the hell is this? Who is this? I was like, and I hit Dave up right away. I was like, yo, I got to play this record.
Well, thank
I
was
like, I have to play this record. It breaks through all formats, all genres. Just about everything, man. It's just such a breakthrough record, and I think it just touches people because, like, the passion that you sing with too, you know. So where does that passion come from, bro? What is it?
I mean, I think it was a very kind of traumatic time in my life, and I think it's beautiful to be able to have an outlet and friends that also help guide me to write the words and do the right things that kind of put the words and the feelings into the right words, you know. And I think it's great to have a moment to where something that was so painful to me originally is I can kind of, I guess, gain ownership of that, reclaim that pain and turn it into something that not only is a safe place for me to get out my feelings, but to turn it into a celebration with amongst, you know, millions of people all over the world now who are going through the same stuff. And so it's been such a life-changing year for me.
Absolutely, man. And you know, about that song too, it's not just like the lyrics and what you sing, it's the way you sing it. Like, when you recorded that song, how did you make the decision to, instead of saying like I lose control, it's like lose control. Whoa. How did it come out naturally, or did you run it through a couple of times, or was it just a feel?
Julian Bunetta was the brilliant mind behind that. You know, he's written everything with me and is my executive producer and does everything with me. And he kind of had this idea of, as soon as Ammo had pulled up the beat, you know, the original key part, he was just like, I have this idea for this lose gun, and he was like, you know, whatever you do, like a Teddy run.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And so I got behind the mic, and that was like the first thing that just kind of came out. He was like, exactly,
yes.
This is it. Let's write this. And I remember like getting done and being like, you know, Mickey goes outside and kind of writes the second verse, and Julian comes with some words for the first verse and just says, you know, just read them out, write like, just whatever falls out melody-wise to this, write this. And so it just kind of like, you know, I just kind of spit like, almost like a poem, the first lyrics and stuff, and it just fell into the place exactly how it was. And
man, magic.
it was like catching lightning in a bottle there, man. And I mean, it truly was. It's every type of songwriting way that there is. It was like, you know, from writing melodies to words to melodies to just kind of falling out at once. It was something special. We knew it was special.
Definitely, man, definitely. And you know, the thing that trips me out is I heard you say that you didn't have this voice that you have now. You worked at it and you trained yourself.
Totally.
So like, how did you learn? Did you like go take voice lessons or singing lessons?
I was in theater and chorus growing up and stuff like that, and I just always like, I was lucky enough to be be involved in the YouTube era when it was coming up, and being able to type in singers that I looked up to and watching like live Marvin Gaye videos and Otis Redding and all these huge singers.
I hear that in your music,
you know,
bro.
watching some of the most amazing YouTube artists like that were coming up doing covers too, like Gabe Bondocks and the Tori Kellys, and you know, like seeing Jeremy Passions and those guys, you know, and watching them and being like, trying to figure out what they're doing and breaking it down and digesting it and trying to see what was going on with their jaws and what was going on with their stomachs and their throats. And
that's,
you know,
amazing.
And so I kept on and just was obsessed with it, you know.
That's crazy. Can you teach me one vocal lesson right now? Maybe I can learn how to sing like Teddy one day.
Yeah, sure. I just one simple breathing technique. So when you breathe in, does your stomach go out or does it go in?
I don't know. I never thought about it.
See, so right there, when your stomach goes in and your chest goes out, that means you're breathing from your chest, right?
Okay.
So you can breathe from your chest going, and then that gives you no support for your breath at all, right? So that means if you're singing, then you have no support in your breath. So the biggest thing that I learned when my course teacher had taught me this was like, oh, you're completely breathing wrong. That's where the problem is. What you need to do is breathe from here through your diaphragm, and then that's where you have all your power right there. And so it's like, so the balloon should be filling up as you're breathing in, and then when you're blowing out, deflating rather than breathing in like you're hitting a bong or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hit that.
So it's all from right in here, that tight spot
That's
here.
where I want it, baby.
Rather than right here.
There
And
we go.
that enough right there would change your life.
I want to practice it, man. I'm trying to be. I ain't trying to be Teddy Swims good. I'm just trying to be cool. Like I just want to impress people at karaoke
That is
night.
the biggest part. That is the biggest moment right there.
All right, Teddy. I know we got to go. We got to get you ready for your big show tonight. Thank you so much, brother.
Sir.
You're the best, bro.
Okay.
Love the album.
Man,
Can't wait for part 2. Right? We're coming.
Yes, sir. Hopefully January is the plan right
All right.
now. So we got it done. We just put it in. We just finalized the sequence like yesterday. So I think it's right. I hope. Hopefully I'm not going to be like, no way.
If it's you, man, I'm sure it's working. I'm sure it's working. Thank you, Ted.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, dude. Thank you.
Together, take a picture, guys, real quick.